magical.
Madness.
Hi,
Hey,
Austin. Happy Coffee Talk Friday. Were you going to say it?
I was gonna say Happy Friday,
Oh, happy. Well,
because who doesn't love a Good Friday?
I love a Friday. It's my favorite day of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just going to throw it out there. Chris Pratt's just sleeping upstairs. He's okay. All is good. He's just asleep upstairs on his couch, and I didn't want to disturb him.
Yeah. We want to keep him
Keep him happy.
happy and chill.
Yeah. If he came down here, he would he'd wake up and he'd be a little crazy.
Yep.
So
He'd be a completely different dog.
yeah. But he was sound asleep when I walked down there.
It's one of those things like when you start, like, do I feel like
If-
calming him down or not?
Yeah. Do I feel like he's gonna be
And today
crazy?
was one of those days where we didn't want to do that.
Yeah, it definitely depends.
Just let him be.
So that's where he's at. But that's okay because it's just a coffee talk. And today I have to find the restaurant really quick. But today we're going to talk about a restaurant that I've never been to before, just like most of these restaurants. But this one will be like the closest proximity to on our next trip. So I don't know. Maybe we might head into this place after this restaurant menu. We go through it.
Nice.
Well,
Let's check. Yeah.
we're going to talk about Boatwright's Dining Hall. So this is the sit-down restaurant at Disney's Port Orleans Riverside.
Oh, so yeah, we're
So
gonna be real close.
yeah, Riverside.
Are there any pictures? Doesn't look like there's
I don't see any
for this
pictures
one.
of the actual place. No.
Just food.
I'm just scrolling down here just to see if there is. No, I don't see any pictures of the place, so we're not going to be able to get any vibe from it. But
try
it
and search
says
real quick,
on
maybe.
here it's inspired by Southern Louisiana cooking on the bayou. So
Oh
they
man,
have,
some good old Southern food.
it says there's hanging lanterns that illuminate the hall and
Oh yeah.
a fishing boat that's suspended on as a high centerpiece. And there's antique clamps and saw blades and axes.
Yeah, it's
Are you
definitely
seeing that?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
Very
actually
like
looks like
old school American, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Is kind of what I'm seeing.
Southern.
And the outside of it looks very
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I
um
like the outside of it. Very it looks Southern. Like that looks like a Southern building that you would see like downtown somewhere
yep,
in
on
the
like an
South.
ocean town, something
Yeah.
like, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So we're about to see what this has to offer. So it looks like this is just open for dinner. So this is definitely like not a ton of like it's not open all the time. So not a ton of chances to go here.
Yeah.
Compared to like lunch and breakfast. So we only have dinner opening from 5 to 9. So at least
Really?
that day.
4 hours?
Yeah, at least that day. I don't know if it's open longer like on the weekends, but
Right.
we're gonna go through the dinner menu.
So we'll start with appetizers.
Woohoo! French onion soup. If you're a French onion soup person, it looks like this could be good. I'm not a French onion soup person, so
Yeah, I'm not
that
either.
never sounds good to me.
Right. It's very popular though. You see it on a lot of menus.
A ton. That's $10 for that French onion soup. Next, for $16, they have Louisiana barbecue shrimp.
Mm.
So this is like sautéed shrimp on a toasted bread. So also not a shrimp person, but
Probably with barbecue sauce.
yeah, I would assume so. And then they have pimento cheese fritters. That sounds good for $12.
That sounds good.
I'm assuming that's kind of like a fried cheese.
Yeah,
Is
fritters are
They're usually like fried cheese with, or do they have bread on the
I
outside?
think so.
Okay. So maybe kind of like a small like ball of grilled cheese. Is
No.
what I'm thinking in my mind.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's right or not. And they also have a jambalaya farro salad. Farro salad?
I would guess Pharaoh.
Yeah. This is lettuce with olives, tomato, cucumbers, artichoke.
Jambalaya Pharaoh
Yep.
tossed
And
in vinaigrette.
yeah. So
All right.
Yeah, appetizers
Cheese
for
fritters
me.
stand out to me.
Yeah, that would probably be the only thing you would get. No, I wouldn't get that.
Yeah, so I'm guessing too. There's probably going to be some seafood on this, being
I'm
in
gonna guess,
Louisiana.
yeah, I'm gonna guess seafood like surf and turf type thing.
Hmm.
But there's gonna also be some good like southern cooking, I'm assuming too.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, going into the entrees, I already see stuff that sounds great to me personally. Um, so we're also looking at pricing here too.
Yep. Little
So
little on the steep side.
little on the steep side, yeah, from what I'm seeing. Okay, we're looking first at the Taste of the Bayou All You Care to Enjoy platter. So this is hickory smoked pork ribs, crispy chicken, like crispy Cajun chicken. So that's gonna be kind of like a chicken with a spice, smoked sausage, barbecue beef brisket, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, roasted corn with Cajun butter, and seasonal vegetables. This is $37. But from
It's
all
up
of
there.
that, that does sound like it could possibly be shareable.
Oh, for sure. I would guess, yeah.
Um,
If me and you split that, that wouldn't be too bad.
no, me and you split it. It sounds like a good meal,
And I
but
would eat everything on there.
I would eat some things on here. So that actually would probably be a good thing to split if you would eat everything and I would eat some things.
Hmm.
So
And you could get like a side of something else to
yeah,
go with it or whatever.
yeah, $37 though. Splitting good by yourself, way too much.
Yeah.
But this does say all you care to enjoy platter. So if I ran out of mashed potatoes, can I get more mashed potatoes, I wonder?
It's a good
That's what
question.
I'm hearing.
But if they see you splitting it,
I don't
I
know if
wonder
they're
if
gonna
that,
let you.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's right. That's probably true.
You could get that for the whole table. And then just,
Can
hey,
I?
we ran out
We
already.
we ran out. Sorry. Okay, Boatwright Jambalaya is next, and this is $27. This is a Louisiana dinner time favorite. This is slow cooked spicy rice with shrimp, andouille sausage, and chicken. So this almost sounds really good except for the shrimp.
Yeah.
Like this would be something that I would probably try to venture out and have because I really like andouille sausage and chicken.
Hmm. Me
It
and you
might
aren't
be
really seafood people in general either.
no. I don't really like shrimp. Like I like some seafood things, but shrimp is like a hard no for me. It
Yeah.
just is a little
Hard
too
pass.
chewy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's no. Doesn't feel right. But that's $27. Um Now this one sounds like something that's right up your alley, Austin.
Hmm.
Crispy chicken.
Crispy chicken.
Don't you think this is $26? This is
That's the
a
cheapest one on here.
oh,
No, well,
that's
there's a $25. But buttermilk, or yeah, buttermilk battered chicken breast, red beans and rice, collard greens, pickled vegetables.
oh, that sounds great.
Does sound pretty good.
That no notes. $26. Get it. This sounds also great. Roasted prime rib, slow roasted prime rib
Mm.
with Cajun butter and mashed potatoes and seasoned vegetables. So, yep,
Oh yeah.
sounds good. They have a grilled salmon. So, grilled salmon and shrimp with a sherry cream sauce, mushrooms, rice, and seasonal vegetables for $30.
Salmon. I've had salmon a few times. It's not that bad. Like that's
No,
something I could get if I
yeah. If there
had to,
wasn't
or
another
yeah,
option, I would maybe get that. Salmon's really good for you too.
it is.
They have shrimp and grits here, which I know is like a um favorite for people that like shrimp. So shrimp andouille sausage over grits, and they also have a seafood broil, which this is kind of
Boil.
what boil. Yeah, sorry, I read that
Oh,
wrong.
you're good.
This is something I assumed would be on here. This is like very Louisiana.
Yeah.
Um, so this is gonna come with like your shrimp, your clams, crab. Crab is what I like crab. I like lobster. I like
Oh, do
those
you?
two. Yes, but I also don't like when I have to like actually get in. I don't know if I like the crab and the lobster or if I just like the liquid butter that it comes with. Because I don't
Oh,
like having to crack it open. I don't
yeah,
like having to work for my food
yeah.
to
You want
already
it
be
done
there.
for you,
Yeah, especially if I'm paying a lot of money for
right?
it. I don't
Oh,
want to
some
have to
people like
open
that
it.
stuff.
but I like the butter side a
Who
lot.
doesn't love some butter?
Yeah, but this is corn on the cobs with this, potatoes. So this sounds good if you're a seafood boil person. And then Creole lentils and chorizo. So this says chorizo, so I am wondering if in quotations. So my guess is that this is plant-based,
Mm,
like
okay.
cuz it's not real chorizo because
Yeah.
it also has the cheese in quotations too.
Yep. That would be my guess.
So that's going to be my guess. This is lentils, okra, peppers with chorizo sausage, whipped ricotta cheese served on rice. So I'm thinking that's probably going to be your only plant-based option there.
Okay.
It doesn't specifically say that. I'm just assuming.
That would make sense. I'm surprised they didn't really say it on there, but
They could on the
they're
actual
hinting at
menu
it
maybe.
strongly.
Yeah. So for enhancements, this is anything you could add onto your meal. You can get fried okra for 5.50, grilled shrimp for $10, and red beans and rice for 5.50.
Yeah.
Red beans and rice? That sounds great.
Man, these
uh,
desserts look pretty
oh,
decent.
wow.
It's called a finale from the Dessert Sisters.
Oh,
And
I
they spell
like that.
dessert D''Sert.
I love that.
Wonder what that means.
Yeah, these all look really
So
good.
Cafe au lait pot de creme, however you say that. That's a coffee.
Yeah, with chocolate
Cafe au
fritters.
lait is just coffee with
Milk.
steamed milk
Yeah, steamed milk. Yeah.
with chocolate fritters.
It's usually with that. If you're doing it traditional, it's usually with that chicory coffee.
Okay.
So, and with chocolate fritters though. So is that literally chocolate donuts and coffee?
I mean, come on.
Because that sounds great for
Yeah.
$10. That's like actually super cheap at Disney.
But what sucks is they don't open till 5. And
Yeah.
coffee for me, I can't do coffee after 5.
Maybe decaf. Maybe they would do decaf.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that sounds really good though. Banana cream pie cheesecake for $11. Are you a banana cream pie person? I don't know this about you.
Depends.
Okay. I'm
Not really.
Yeah, that does not sound good to me, but it also I don't know, it has toasted meringue with caramelized bananas and caramel sauce. So like that sounds okay.
Yeah.
Um Next is a pecan pie tart for $10. This is going to be your other plant-based option for dessert. This has a candied pecan crumble, chocolate ganache, and vanilla gelato. Plant-based.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Um, yeah, not a fan of that, but I can't have pecans, so
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
And so the next one will also be an out for me, which is a praline bourbon bread pudding, which is a pecan praline sauce, bourbon soaked raisins, and
Ooh.
and
Pecans and raisins in a dessert. Come on, guys.
this um hard pass for me
You
personally.
lost me.
That was-
You
I
lost me,
I
Disney.
thought maybe. So they also have a kids menu here, and because we usually do this, we're gonna head over to the allergy friendly menu just to see what we can get. It doesn't look like there's anything special on here. It looks like it's just some of the things you can get like gluten free. One of those is the roasted prime rib, which that was the thing
Nice.
that I thought sounded the best on this
Yeah.
menu. And
Their non-alcoholic beverage section looks pretty decent. Pomegranate lemonade.
let me find that non-alcoholic.
They do have New Orleans
beverages.
chicory coffee. So there's your chicory
Okay,
coffee. So there's your
I
cafe
bet
au
you
lait.
that is the cafe au lait.
In a French press.
Serves 2, 9. Ugh, too bad they don't open until 5.
I know.
I wonder if French Quarter has that chicory coffee though too, because I would be
Yeah.
interested in trying that just because just to feel,
Yeah.
just to see how good they do it. I'm not a huge fan of the chicory coffee in general, but I think it's better as a cafe au lait. Like definitely much better with milk in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, pomegranate lemonade and an agave Garden, which is like an agave spirit with cold pressed lime juice and papaya, green tea, and cucumber. That sounds very refreshing.
Yeah, passion fruit papaya green tea.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Missed that.
The pomegranate lemonade, though, that sounds pretty solid.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this is it for this one because all they have is dinner. So let's do ratings and let's do ambiance first. We didn't have a ton on Disney's website for that, but we did look up the pictures. So
Yeah, it
I'll
looks
let
really
you
cool,
rate it.
actually. I think I would like the vibe a lot. I've always wanted to go to New Orleans
Mm-hmm.
and check it out and stay there for
For a little
a
bit.
hot
Yeah,
second.
for sure.
But vibe, I give it an 8.
An
Looks
eight?
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I would give it, I'd probably give it just a 6.
6.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't anything super special, like, to me,
Mhm.
but, I'd give it a 7. I'd probably give it a 7 if I could walk there. A 6 if I have to like go like if I'm not staying at one of these resorts and I
Yeah.
have to go out of my way for this, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably give it a 6, but 7 to walk to.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
And then the menu pricing, what do you give that?
So for what you get and the prices, the food doesn't excite me a lot.
No.
I would give it a 5.
Yeah.
That might be the lowest I've given a restaurant.
Yeah.
But that's not to say anyone else wouldn't give it a 10.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty pricey
Yeah.
for what you get.
That's not to say that we wouldn't go there either. Like
If we could
obviously
split the whatever that one dish
all
was,
you can eat, yeah. That's
or not all
that's
you
how
can
I'm
eat, but
feeling. All you care to enjoy. Yeah,
yeah,
if we could split that and not saying like I have to all to carry you. Like I feel like there's plenty of food just the one time. Like
yeah,
I not saying I need to ask for extra mashed potatoes, but that's the thing that interested me the most on the menu
mm-hmm.
and it was $39. So I'm definitely not I don't feel like it's that good where I'm going to spend $39
Yeah,
for myself
right.
eating that.
So yeah, I
So,
give it a 5.
yep. I'm going to give it a 6 because I do think we would like it more if we were seafood people.
Yeah,
There's a lot more options if you're like if you have a lot of seafood. And there's things that I would try if it was more like a salmon or something. And it's just a lot of shrimp, and I
there
know
was a
I
lot of
don't like
shrimp on there.
shrimp.
Yeah,
So yeah, it was a different fish maybe.
yeah.
But that is it for today's coffee talk. We will be back on Monday for a regular episode, and back next Friday for another probably restaurant series because we're really enjoying doing these.
Yeah.
And it reminds us of where we like want to eat or don't want to eat on our next Disney vacation.
100%.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it. Listen to us anywhere you listen to podcasts and watch us on YouTube.
That's it.
That's all.
Bye.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.